right, so week 3 sucked. Week 4 is going to be better. We must manifest it. Welcome to Fantasy Wall Street with the Professor, Tony. How you doing,
Hey,
man?
hey, good, Kyle. You got to teach me how to manifest it. How does that work?
I'm working on it. I'll let you know.
All
I'll
right.
take notes through my process. I'll let you know.
When
so
you
far,
perfect it, let me know. Let me
so far,
know.
I've never been able to work it out. So we'll see what
Okay. All right.
happens.
Well, I've got faith
Uh,
in you.
well, I don't. So not after week 3, man. That was tough.
It
But
was the whole
here we
season.
are.
Season's been tough.
It has, right? Like, I don't know what's going on. Tough season. But week 4, new slate,
Yeah,
new set of games. I know you got some buys for us. Let's go with
I
the
do.
first guy.
Yeah, let's go. Let's jump right into it. So, obviously, it's a long fantasy season. You're looking for any window of opportunity you can to buy players. So even if it's a little dip and you can get them for a better improved value, a better value than what you might have to pay otherwise, you want to jump on that opportunity. And so one of the guys that I was high on going into the season, who we may have a little buy opportunity on this week, is Devon Achane. We saw him just explode in week 2, took a little bit of a step back last week in terms of his fantasy production, but his utilization is there. He is a main cog in this offense. The offense really didn't get a chance to get going, but he's playing the majority of the snaps from the running back position. The schedule for running backs for the Dolphin running back room gets easier kind of as we start to move forward and get deeper into the season. The game script didn't really set itself up for a lot of uses of Achane, but the talent profile is there. This guy is got elite speed. We all know about that. I think hopefully coming out of week 2, he's put some of those durability questions to rest, at least for now. And for me, if I can buy Achane at this point in the season, I'm buying him.
Yeah, absolutely. And, they're probably going to lean on that running game just a little bit heavier with Tua riding Pine. So I like that buy. That's a good one. All
Yeah.
right. On to number 2.
So I'm going to give you another guy who I wasn't as high on coming into the season, missed a lot of offseason and training camp, got his contract done before the season started. I was very high on Deebo Samuel coming into the year, looked to be in tremendous shape. He was one of the guys that I was really targeting in many of my fantasy drafts. That said, with the injury and Kittle injury, I know we just watched Jennings take off this past week, but the guy that I'm really trying to buy right now in this offense is Brandon Aiyuk. Um, he has led the league in double coverage. So defenses have been keen on taking him. He's also, this is typically what happens when you have receivers who miss the entire offseason program is it takes them about 3 or 4 weeks to kind of work themselves back into game shape and back into kind of getting in sync with the offense. And so while everyone is looking over at Jennings, we are going to see at some point Debo and Kittle come back. But Aiyuk is a guy right now that, I don't know that his value is going to get any lower than it is this week. And so for me, it's a great opportunity to buy low on Aiyuk. Purdy, by the way, his accuracy has kind of gone through the roof this season. He looks fantastic. They have a very, very friendly schedule for quarterbacks and receivers rest of season. So he's a guy I'm looking to buy low.
Yeah, absolutely. Aiyuk did not lose his talent overnight. Like, yeah, he's a little rusty. He's getting back in sync. Juwan Jennings is not that guy. Like, that was
Right.
such a fluke performance. They're so worried about keying on Aiyuk that Jennings was running free all night. And so it is what it is. I agree with you though. By
He,
Aiyuk.
Yeah, Jennings had a favorable matchup this week, quarterback matchup, and also again with the injuries to Debo and to Kittle, that really opened the door for him this week. But like you just said, there's a reason why Aiyuk got the contract he got. So
Yep,
the talent is there.
100%. Remember a few years back when Aiyuk was getting hardly any playing time, and everybody's like, "Oh, he's in the doghouse. Oh, he's not a good player." And then now look where he's at. It's kind of wild when you think about that. But I
Yeah.
digress. All right, my guy, give us our third buy of the week.
The other guy that I really like, maybe guy not so much on the radar, high profile name, but someone who burst onto the scene week 2. The offense for Seattle they look just really, really, they look fantastic. Smith looks like a totally new quarterback in this system. I'm really loving Jaxon Smith-Njigba rest of season. I think we saw some of his potential in week 2. Last week, again, game script just did not set itself up. Jumped to an early lead, didn't really need to lean too much on that passing game. But this guy's his playing time is increasing week upon week upon week. Depending on the personnel they play, 11 or 12 personnel. He was only off the field for a total of 7 snaps on offense. I just think with the way this offense is clicking, the way that they've kind of structured this offense in building it around primarily, Metcalf on those deep routes and the Jigba kind of middle of the field. He's going to continue to have a huge role in this offense, and for me, he's a buy low candidate.
Yeah, we're seeing resurrected 2022 Geno Smith
Right,
playing quarterback. Is like last year never happened. It's like
right,
he played really, really good. Got an extension last year. This year, I'm back, baby.
yeah, 100%.
Yeah, I like the Seahawks this year for sure. I know I've got some Kenneth Walker and Zach Charbonnet stock in a lot of places, and I'm loving that.
Smart.
All right, everybody, that's our week 4 buys. Go forth and trade, and good luck in your matchups this week. Thanks, Professor.
Thank you, Kyle.